Why nobody wants Victor Osimhen. The 2022-23 season, Victor Osimhen took the football world by storm, scoring 31 goals in 39 games and leading Napoli to their first Serie A title in over 30 years. He was unstoppable. At that point, it seemed inevitable that top clubs like Manchester United, Chelsea, and Arsenal would enter a bidding war for his signature. But then, Osimhen made a decision that changed everything. In December 2023, he signed a contract extension with Napoli, a deal that tied him to the club until 2026 and set his release clause at a staggering 130 million euros. Fast forward to the end of the 2023-24 season, and things didn't go as planned. Injuries and inconsistent form saw him finish with just 17 goals in 32 games, a significant drop from his previous campaign. Napoli too struggled, and suddenly Osimhen wanted out. But there was a problem. Napoli wouldn't let him leave on the cheap. The club turned down deal after deal, forcing Osimhen to make a last-minute emergency loan move to Turkish giants Galatasaray. And in Turkey, he found his groove again, scoring 17 goals in just 22 games before the end of January. With that kind of form and a reduced release clause of 75 million euros, it seemed like a no-brainer for top clubs to swoop in during the January transfer window. But surprisingly, no one did. Despite clear needs for a striker, clubs like Manchester United, Chelsea, and Arsenal didn't even make an attempt to sign Osimhen. So, why is nobody interested in him anymore? 4 reasons why no top club went for Osimhen. 1. He wants to stay at Galatasaray. Osimhen has publicly stated that he wants to finish the season in Turkey. While this isn't a major issue, clubs might have felt it wasn't worth pushing for a deal in January if the player himself wasn't fully committed to moving mid-season. 2. 75 million euros is still too high. Sure, 75 million euros is much lower than his original 130 million euros release clause, but it's still a big price tag for a January transfer. Financial restrictions like profit and sustainability rules, PSR, made it difficult for clubs like Manchester United to afford him unless they sold a key player. Clubs usually prefer to make big money signings in the summer when they have more financial flexibility. 3. His style of play doesn't fit. Every team, Osimhen is an out-and-out striker, a goal poacher who thrives on playing off the shoulder of defenders. But not all clubs are looking for that type of forward. Barcelona prefers a more technical all-round striker like Alexander Isak. Arsenal is focusing on forwards who can play as a false 9 or second striker, like Kai Havertz and Ollie Watkins. While Osimhen is elite, not every club is built to play to his strengths. 4. Rumored attitude issues. This might be the biggest factor. Osimhen has had several public clashes with his teammates, Napoli's management, and even his national team coach. And recently, he was accused of assaulting a journalist outside a nightclub. Although Osimhen has denied these allegations, incidents like this can make top clubs hesitate before investing in a player long-term. What's next for Osimhen? Despite not getting a move in January, Osimhen's future isn't doomed. If he keeps scoring at Galatasaray, there's little doubt that top clubs will come knocking in the summer of 2025. But will they still see him as a 75 million euros player? Or will his off-the-field controversies and inconsistent form lower his value even further? Only time will tell. What do you think? Should a top club have signed Osimhen in January, or were they right to pass? Let us know in the comments.